Westmont, have you ever felt unsafe while trying to get to and from school? Or maybe, do you feel unsure about the rules of the road? The Traffic Advisory Committee is working to make the streets around Westmont safer. Come along, and we'll show you how to be a good driver, pedestrian, and cyclist. Let's start with being a driver. Before and after school, it gets pretty crowded on Westmont Avenue. As a driver, it's important to watch not only for cars, but also those on foot. Before I stepped on the gas, I checked if there were pedestrians at the sidewalk. Pedestrians have the right of way, not cars. Same applies to crosswalks. Let me show you. Here's what not to do. I hate pedestrians.
Hey, I'm walking here!
When approaching a crosswalk, scan both sides to make sure there are no pedestrians. If there are, slow to a stop and let them cross. Two more major tips for drivers. These tips may seem like common sense, but according to many statistics, they're not. First, do not be on your phone while behind the wheel. Seriously, it's impossible to safely drive and text at the same time. You're endangering not only yourself, but also everyone around you. And second, when you're in a school zone, drive at 25 miles per hour. The signs are there for a reason. As cool as your engine sounds, yours and other safety are more important.
Now let's talk about pedestrian safety. Even though pedestrians have the right of way, we should still take steps to ensure our own safety. When using a crosswalk, make eye contact with drivers to ensure they see you. Also, given the option, use the hybrid beacon to let them know you're there. Just like drivers, pedestrians must be aware of their surroundings. But what about those who follow the same rules as drivers, but aren't exactly in a car? Let's talk about cyclists.
Just because you're on two wheels doesn't make you exempt to traffic laws. Under California law, cyclists are required to follow the same rules as cars and other vehicles.
Hey Faith, why is your helmet on your handlebars and not your head? Will your bike get a concussion, a traumatic head injury, or lose its life from an accident? I thought that only happened to people.
You're right, Olivia. Starting with your own safety, please wear a helmet while riding a bike, scooter, skateboard, or any other human-powered vehicle. I know helmet hair can endanger your outfit, but lacking a helmet endangers your life. The most important part about sharing the road is keeping you and those around you safe. Once you've got your helmet on, you're ready to go. As a cyclist, you follow the same rules that cars do, which means you move in the same direction as them too. Do you guys feel safer? I sure do. Before you go, here's two more tips to avoid the traffic altogether. When arriving in the morning, don't push your luck and try to leave your house at 8:25. Anyone who's in a rush is not making the same choices that they usually do.
Try getting to Westmont a little earlier than the late bell. That way you can be relaxed on your way to school and have extra time with your friends before school starts.
If you get picked up and dropped off, then ask your driver if they can wait for you a bit farther away from the drop-off circles. This spreads the cars out around school and prevents heavy congestion in certain areas. Also, ask your parents not to double park on Westmont Avenue.
Thanks for listening to these strategies to become a safer member of Westmont High School.
The Traffic Advisory Committee hopes you follow these rules so that we can all remain out of harm's way. If you're also passionate about traffic safety, come join us. We meet once a month after school in room 25.